My name is Jeff, also known as DJ Frantik, spelled with a K, not from a C. I am from Sacramento, moved from San Francisco, but originally I'm from Massachusetts. Been DJing for about 8 years now. What inspired me to become a DJ was growing up, I would listen to music all my life, and I started going to a bunch of parties like raves, but didn't really know what a rave was, and one night I saw this DJ come in, known as DJ Venom. He showed up in like this kind of punk, kind of goth kind of look, had all these crates of music, and I sat there and I watched him for like the whole night, just watching him put on records with his hands, got the crowd all hyped up and all pumped up, and right then and there I said to myself, I want to become a DJ. I want to learn how to do all this kind of stuff, and I want to know like what it feels like to be behind the table, because it's art. You show people what you love to do. So I went home, went online, looked for the best top gear, the best top quality, came to the mill 2 days later, but had no idea what I was doing. Looked at it and went, okay, how do you run this equipment? What do you do with this? What's that mean? What's this mean? Had no idea. So in 2006, I moved to Cleveland, Ohio, and there was a contest for Gay Pride, and they were looking for DJs. So immediately, I met up with a friend I was talking online for a while, and he kind of took me as a mentor, and he taught me everything from beat matching, what BPM was, how to make a song go faster or slower, what the pitch was, how to cut, edit, and paste. He told me music is like a fundamental, because the music is the teacher and you're the student. You let the teacher tell you what to do, and I sat there for hours just practicing non-stop in the basement by myself, thinking songs back to back to get better at myself, and before you know it, it just started coming to me like second nature. And I entered that contest, and my first gig was 2006 at Ohio's Pride in front of thousands of people, and it was showtime. My style, what stands me out the most versus all the other DJs out there in the world is my style is, when I first started playing, I started doing like a lot of like industrial kind of goth, and I went, well, you know, that doesn't seem kind of, I didn't really feeling it. So as years went on, I started getting more into like house, progressive. I did do at first a little bit of trance, but trance was too fast for me, and it was like no one was really feeling it, and no one really, got the hang of it. So I started incorporating other types. So my style of music is, I like to incorporate 80s remixes, progressive, love progressive, can't get enough of it. I like to put house, and sometimes I'll put in like head candy house, which has that simple kind of like down kind of slow kind of rhythm kind of beat, but has that kind of jazz kind of stuff. And that's how we stand out more versus all these other DJs out there from today. Alright, so how I came up with the name DJ Frantik. Well, when I first had my gig in Ohio, someone came up to me and said, so, what do you go by? And I'm sitting there thinking, I was like, how about DJ Jeff? And I was like, nah, that doesn't seem really good. So I was sitting there one night at a bar, I'm like, I need a name for myself. I need something that's gonna stand out. So I remember in the background, there was the movie Frantik with Harrison Ford in it. And I'm like, Frantik. What does that really mean? So I actually went home this dictionary and looked it up. And the word frantic means energetic, energized, very hyper, very kind of this. And that's what I'm known as. That's my style. I'm very known as a hyper high energy, passion, love to get people dancing kind of DJ. So I said, what if I call myself DJ Frantik? But I'll spell it with a K, not with the letter C. But everybody always puts it at the letter C because they always get confused. That's how it came about. DJ Frantik. It was born. My ultimate DJ goal? Alright, well first, I would love to be picked for the next MLV DJ contest going on May 23rd in Las Vegas, because my goal is I would love to spin in front of a large crowd of people. I never really gotten that chance, and every time I've entered all these contests, I never really win, and it's so hard because there's certain things that they look for, and my goal is to be like the next Armin van Buuren and Tiesto. I would love to see myself someday on a giant billboard with my name, and people coming to my concert, seeing me live, hearing me, buying my samples, buying my music, that kind of stuff. I would love to be the next top DJ because I want people to know who DJ Frantik is. I want people to see me for who I am and see my true talent. And it's always been a dream of mine. Like, I would love to be up there with all those other top DJs that you hear on the radio, on the internet, and everywhere else. The reason why you should vote for me is because I'm energetic, I have a passion for music, I have a heart of it, it's all I ever talk about and say about. I live, eat, and sleep off of this. This is my life. I put so much energy into this, even though my full-time job is I'm a line cook at Johnny Rockets, but music is part of my life. It's who I am. And my music does more talking than I do. My music tells a story, and as you guys listen to my demo, it tells a story about how I became, because growing up, I had a rough life, you know. I would constantly get shut up by people. I would have my CDs literally thrown like frisbees, and I had people turn me down, and it was hard to get into events. And when I moved to San Francisco in 2008, my first gig was for the Energy 92.7 contest, and I entered it, got into the contest, and people were just amazed by my style of sound. They were just like, who is this guy? You know, let's see where he goes. And I have a lot of people that believe in me, and they want to see me succeed. I want to see myself succeed, and that's my dream. So you guys should vote for me, because I want to be behind that deck in Las Vegas and see everyone smile and have myself smiling, because DJ Frantik will be heard. This is who I am, and this is why I was chosen DJ, because I wanted to do this. So hope you guys like my video. Vote for me, and hope to see you soon in Las Vegas.